Hey everybody, welcome to another Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whenever you're watching this video for Empire's Comics, but it's new comic day tomorrow, and you'll hear some noise in the background. That is our weekly SCCG meeting, that's Sacramento Comic Creator Group. You can look it up on Facebook, and you can come on down if you're a creator. You can writer, colorist, inker, penciler, whatever you are, idea man, you can come down, hang out, get inspired, do some work every Tuesday night from 6:30 to 8. Now coming up this weekend on the 14th, Saturday night, we're doing a release party for Jared Konopitski's new comic book. We've got some artwork up here, if you're in here before then, on our art wall. One of his comics is up there too, and what it is every single piece of that comic book was painted by Jared. So this weekend you'll get to see the pieces, you'll have the option to buy them, and we'll have the comic books available. So we'll see you this Saturday night, and you will probably be bombarded. Well, not bombarded, it's just going to be once, but we're going to send you an invite for that if you're friends with us on Facebook. If you're not, go to Empire's Comics Vault on Facebook. Join. We have a lot of sales that go on there. We have a lot of news, info, and just a really good time with us. So on to the books for the week. The one I'm really excited about, and the books that I've been really excited about for J. Michael Straczynski. You've got 10 grand. I think I've talked enough about that. Supernatural detective, heaven versus hell, but with great J. Michael spins. This is the other one. This is number 2 for Sidekick. We started out the last one with your typical boy wonder living under the shadow of his hero. The hero gets murdered. The sidekick is on his own, and he finds out just how much that his reputation, his opportunities are based on the hero and not him. So we're watching this sidekick fall. It's a tragic story, just like most of the things that JMS does, but it's a really well-written story. So this is out here tomorrow. If you post on Facebook only under this video, your picture, video of your favorite sidekick, the one with the most likes by the end of the day. No, let's go all the way to Thursday. By the end of the day, Thursday, we're going to give you one of Joe Michael's shirts. It's a large. That shouldn't affect you posting on there, but just so you know who you give it to. So post the videos, post the pictures. Most likes, end of Thursday night, will get the shirts. We've got Walking Dead. Things started picking up last month, when Rick decided it was time to take Negan out. Negan only had a few men. He was leaving the compound. He figured no better time to do it, and he found out that it was probably the worst possible time he could do it, because Negan expects things like that. He had men watching. He had men, snipers on the horizon, and now somebody has to pay, because Negan has been pretty reasonable. He's only asked for 50% of what they produce, and he doesn't kill anybody. Rick can't even say the same thing. So it was a really good ending. Andrea is in dire straits. Excuse me, and it's the Andrea we like, not the TV show version. I was so glad when she died. Spoiler alert. This is the one we love, the Andrea that's been with us forever. So we've got King's Watch. This is one of those great classic pulpy things. I mean, you got Masks, you got Shadow, you got Black Bat. You got all of these great pulp books out there, and they're coming all together here with some of your favorites. A new number 1 from Dynamite, who just cannot seem to get enough of that kind of stuff. Ballistic. It is a Transmetropolitan ride through crazy hell. You take Transmetropolitan and tweak it a little bit more, and you've got this book. It is ridiculously crazy, and this is issue number 2. Derek Roberts, Robert's son, sorry. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it is definitely sucking me in. It's like Neonomicon. If you haven't read Neonomicon, ask me in the store, because I cannot talk about it on this video. It's Alan Moore's strangest work, but you're compelled to read the entire thing. You can't stop. This was the one that surprised me. I remember ordering it, but it's really odd. These are all short stories, not by the creator David Sims, but by people who wanted to write Cerberus comics. So you've got an anthology of people who admire his work and wanted to do something with the character, and nothing's been done with the character in years. So really fun book, and how many people are here for the first time today on this video? You probably can't even hear anything over there. Clone, really love it. We're pretty far into this. The first trade is out. You can get this. It's pretty much exactly what it says. A man finds out that he is one of a number of clones. There's an agency, the agency that created them, that's tracking them down and trying to kill them and wipe them all from existence. I really enjoy it, really brutal. It's like an HBO special. It says Image, but it's more like an Avatar book. Archer and Armstrong, that's just fun. Dinosaurs and Saucers. Eternal Warrior, #1, comes out tomorrow. Who was it? Hairsine and Greg Pak. Come on, guys. Greg Pak, you know him, you love him. And Hairsine, I don't get enough of. I absolutely love his art. You know who you are. And you know you want it. Red Sonja by Gail Simone. We'll just go through some of these. More Star Wars. The Star Wars, which was based on the conceptual designs for the movie, came out last week. We only have a few copies left, so make sure you come in to get them or get a hold of me, Facebook, email, phone call, and I'll put one aside for you. Eric's X. I mean, there's a writer involved too, but Eric is local, and it's a fun book, a brutal Batman. You guys remember that from the old Comics Greatest World. Uncanny X-Men. X-Force. There's too many Uncannies out there. There's too many X-Forces. I'm losing track. But Bishop was the bad guy here. He's now the only one that's free, and he's trying to track his friends down and free them. I still don't like him. Indestructible Hulk, traveling through time, Mark Waid. This time when he goes to Camelot, we've got Merlin, you've got the Black Knight, you've got absolute craziness, which is what this book has been from the beginning, but it's been really fun craziness, and it's a different kind of Hulk book. You should check out the trade. I wouldn't just start here. I would go back to the beginning because Mark Waid has been doing something that has really changed the Hulk and is pretty obvious when you look at it. Fantastic Four, still traveling through time, but the big thing about this one is that there's a lot of changes for the Thing. Fraction has been really dealing with the Thing, and evidently, oh, this isn't the one. I'll get to that in a minute. Fantastic Four is out in space still, traveling through time and space. Evidently, Reed Richards can travel back and forth to the Earth because he talks to the Illuminati all the time, but the invasion of the Earth by Thanos wasn't important enough for him to bring his family back. So, thanks, Reed. That's awesome. Captain America, it's kind of a wrap-up. Cap is back on Earth. He's brought Big Barda with him from Dimension Z, and he's trying to assimilate her into this new world. He can't go back. She can't go back. She's lost her father. She's lost, her people, and she is now with him. So it was a really touching one-shot to wrap up everything that's been going on over the last year for Cap. What'd you say? Oh yeah, no, she's not Big Barda. She looks exactly like Big Barda. They stole her. Look at this. Tell me this is not Big Barda. Oh, so.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, so her name's Jet, but she prefers to be called Big Barda. Another Infinity crossover this week. This is dealing with the students. Well, not the students. They're bringing together a bunch of students from around the world to compete in essentially like a reality show game. You've got the students from the Baxter Building, you've got the X-Men. Evidently there's a school in Latveria they mention here, Wakanda, Atlantis, and then there was a really strange one that I saw that I don't remember. Tatooine. Sorry. Yeah, there's a school from Tatooine. Thanks for the save, buddy. So, you know what? Just edit that, Ron. Mighty Avengers #1, Greg Land is on here. There's an interesting character. I don't know where she came from, and maybe she was in something before. Oh, I bent my book. Maybe she was in something before. That is Monica Rambeau's costume, the old Captain Marvel, and she has her powers. I'm just not sure where she's come from. So is it, I mean, I can't read everything. Did she make an appearance somewhere else, or is this her first appearance and they're going to let us know? Well, this is the, I don't want to say B-listers because Spider-Man's there, but these are the heroes that were left behind to defend the Earth, and now they're dealing with Thanos' invasion. This is the team that's out there fighting the invasion. So you've got, I love the way they're doing that. You've got the core Infinity book. If you want some of the crossovers with Captain Marvel, with Avengers Assemble, things like that, you can get their side of the story. But New Avengers, Avengers, and Infinity cover everything that you need. And they're all written by Hickman. And you know, that's a good transition, because if you haven't read this, pick this up tomorrow. You will not be disappointed. East of West, I've talked about it a lot here. I can give you the rundown inside, but you are not going to be disappointed if you in any way like good stuff. So read it. It's amazing science fiction. In any way. And I like good stuff. Number 13, the collection comes out tomorrow. It's a post-apocalyptic romp of fun. Not really, it's really tragic. It has some high points, but it's a fun post-apocalyptic story with a small boy who is trying to find himself and figure out his place in this disturbing world because he was created as a weapon. Ultimates, I don't want to ruin this. You know what, we'll save that for last because Battle of the Atom, Part 3. I'm just going to talk about Ultimates. So if you're behind, just stop it now because this is all I'm going to talk about before we're over. This has been great, but I am extremely worried about the Ultimate Universe. They're tearing it apart. For the last year, they have ripped the United States apart. Now things are getting worse with the Infinity Gems, with Reed Richards back. Tony Stark is dead. Kang is actually a future version of Sue Storm. It's just going absolutely ridiculous. And the end page of this shows that they may well be about to destroy the Ultimate Universe, as the rumors are talking about. It's got me scared. I think it would be a stupid move because it's a great place for those of us who don't want anything to do with the rest of it. You can just pick up your Ultimate book and be in. But if you haven't read the Ultimate stuff, catch up, because if you don't, very soon it's all going to get ruined for you. Thank you very much, you guys. Jared Konopitski this Saturday the 14th. And that's it. Thanks a lot, guys.